What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cavalcade. I've got a little bit something different for you today. Now, it is still a Master Set guide. You'll notice there's two stickers. It's Shrouded Fable and Stellar Crown. Yes, they both do fit into the same binder with the usual way that we do it. But we are going to be covering Stellar Crown's one today. Shrouded Fable did come out in the set before, but I'm still waiting for a card to come in. And that Twilight Masquerade Master Set is still eventually coming through once I finally get myself a Greninja. That being said, this is a little bit different. So I was hoping to get the last card I needed before I did the Stellar Crown one, but unfortunately we're going to have to start here, and we're going to be starting off a little bit strange. So this is where the Stellar Crown one does take off, and we're going to be doing the whole usual holo, like non-holo, reverse holo, and then holo, reverse holo for the star rares, including all the little variants that you can get right now. Ironically enough, I am missing one already here, so I will explain this as I go on. So let's get straight into it. We're starting off with Venusaur, into Ladybar, and your first exclusive holo will be right here with Ledian. Unfortunately, I did not get any out of the pre-release, and I don't think anyone around me really pulled one, or I didn't really check, so I'm still hunting that. Shouldn't take too long to get. I think if I put the word out, I'll get one pretty quickly, but a non-holo Ledian will come here, followed by Celebi, Lileep, Credilli. Now you'll notice as well that the book is starting almost in the middle, because Shrouded Fable was so small, it gave almost just enough space for Stellar Crown to fit. So if you're looking to save binder space and you're wondering can you combine a set or two during Scarlet Violet, this is probably the one. So moving on, we've got Carnivine, Morodim, Roman, Glossifleur, Eldegoss, Applin, Diplin, followed by Hydrapple EX, Nimble, Lowkicks, Toedscruel, Toedscruel again, or Toedscruel this time, Ponyta, followed by the reverse holo Ponyta, Rapidash, Pansear, Reshiram, Salandit, and Salazzle, Turtonator, Scorbunny, Reboot, and Cinderace EX, Charcadet, Blastoise, Lapras, and you'll notice something slightly different here. This is, yes, a 7-Eleven promo. Currently, you're only able to get them from 7-Elevens when you buy a Stellar Crown pack in Malaysia, Singapore, and the Philippines. So I have a funny feeling they are going to be coming to English-speaking countries like US, UK, Australia, America, because it is printed in English. It's very strange that they appeared in those three countries as English. Usually when they release a promo like this, I would have expected it to be in like Indonesia and actually printed in the, I think it's Bahasa, in that language. But for some reason, Malaysia, Singapore, and Philippines got an English version of 7-Eleven. I'm not too sure why, but so now you know they are out there. So moving onwards, we have the Lapras EX, followed by Muriel, Azumarill, Finneon, Lumineon, Tortuga, Caracosta. Now, I was expecting there to be a non-holo exclusive of these in the Build and Battle sets, but there was not. So there actually wasn't too many Build and Battle exclusives in this set for the pre-releases and the Build and Battle boxes, which is kind of good and kind of weird at the same time. Froakie, Frogadier, Greninja EX, Crabominal. This guy is one I was expecting to be a non-holo exclusive if he was a Star Holo, but he wasn't. So it kind of feels like they got these kind of mixed around because he used these rather than used these in the pre-release. So again, it's been a little bit strange. Choodle, Dreadnought, Veluza, Electabuzz, Electivire, Chincho, Lantern, Joltik, followed by Galvantula EX, Charjabug, Vikavolt, Togedemaru, Zeraora, Pawmi, followed by Slowpoke onto the next page. We've got Slowpoke, Slowking, Mewtwo, Drifloon and Drifblim, Yamask, Comfey, Milcery, Alcremie, Fido, and Dashbun EX, followed by the Flittle and Espathra, Graveyard, Iron Boulder, Cubone, Marowak, Rhyhorn, and Rhydon. Followed by Rhyperior, Meditite, and another Meditite. So this is this is where this confuses a lot of people and kind of throws their binder setouts kind of out of whack when you don't realize that there's actually two of the same Pokemon in a row. So keeping in mind, Medicham, Medicham EX, Riolu, followed by Lucario, so it lines up nicely there. Followed by Mienfoo, Mienshao, Pancham, Diancie, Krabola, and Phalanx, and into Garganacl EX, and Koraidon. Gulpin, Swalot, Pangoro, Impidimp, Morgrim. Continuing on, the Reverse Holo Morgrim, Grimmsnarl, Bombirdier, Jirachi, Clink, Clang, and Klinklang. And again, we're followed by a double Meltan, different artworks, so keep that in mind. And then followed by a Melmetal, and a Melmetal EX, Duraludon, and then Archaludon. Now, Archaludon was one I thought was going to get a non-holo exclusive as well in the build-in battle. It did not, but moving forward, I've left two spots here because one spot, if you're going for the variants, is going to be the EB stamp promo, which you can get from Australia and New Zealand. So if you are overseas, you'll have to import those if you are in America, UK, or anywhere else in the world. And then the other one will be the GameStop version, which is obviously from GameStop in America and whatnot. So I've left two spots there for those, followed by Varoom, Reverum, Orthworm, and Raging Bolt. And there's a space here again because Best Buy in America has the stamped version of Raging Bolt. So that is another variant that you're going to have to be looking to get. Eevee, oh no, sorry, missed one. Tauros, Eevee, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Glameow, Perugly, Phantom. I did. Phantom. Now here is your, I believe your last non-holo exclusive, which is Bouffalant. This guy was very, very common, so it wasn't hard to get him, but yeah. Bouffalant is your fourth, I believe. Is it third or fourth? Non-holo exclusive. Either way. You'll get him out of the build-in battle decks as well for Stellar Crown. The other two Bouffalants. Tornadus, Fletchling, Fletchinder, Talonflame, Wooloo, Dubwool, Lechonk, Cyclizar, followed by Terapagos EX. So as you can see, it lines up pretty much perfectly before we start to get to the trainers. We've got Cover Fossil, Root Fossil, come on, Butterfingers, Area Zero Underdepths, Briar, Crispin, A-Spec Deluxe Bomb, Glass Trumpet, A-Spec Grand Tree, Gravity Gemstone, Kofu, Lacey, Orcaberry, Payapa Berry, A-Spec Sparkling Crystal. Now I've specifically chucked this here as a spacer to line the rest of the book up, and also because I got a funny feeling there's going to be a variant coming out this way of the book, so then you have to shuffle your cards forward by one. So I've left one there. Up to you if you want to do that or not. It's what I've done. So we're going to move into the IRs now, and the IRs in this set are really good. So we've got Bulbasaur, Ledian, and then moving over here, and you're going to be noticing a few more spaces over here as well. We've got Lileep, Turtonator, Reboot, Squirtle, Chronobominable. It's these kind of names that always get me. Chronobominable, Joltik, Zeraora, Milcery, Meditite, Gulpin, and Archaludon. Now I've got a space here because I'm going to be putting my Noctowl in there. I've actually lent it to a friend because he needed it for competitive, and I totally forgot that I needed to make a video, and he's holding on to it for me. So I'm going to be putting the Noctowl that you get in here from the ETB. I feel like it was just the right thing to do because it's still a smallish set, and I think it's something I'm starting to slowly do when it comes to the ETB promos or UPC promos and all that kind of stuff. So that's actually happening a lot in this book as well, this half of the binder. So this Noctowl will be the ETB one. moving into, and I don't like how they've done this. If it was up to me, I would move this down here. For this reason. So it starts off with Hydrapple into the Terra Cinderace, Terra Lapras, and Terra Gavantula. I have left a space here because the the full art Terrapagos comes out in the Terrapagos UPC coming out in about a month or so. If it was up to me, if purely aesthetic, and so everything lines up and looks nice, this guy would come down here, these guys would move back one, and Terrapagos would go right there. But I'm putting it in order just for kind of, binder's sake for you. Do what you wish, but I feel as though this book really does need all the promos that have come out with it, purely because like the UPC is feeding cards directly into a set, and they've taken out quite a bit from the actual set to put as a promo. So up to you if you want to do that. Otherwise, just ignore how I've done it. Just keep in mind that this is sort of also a visual checklist guide for you as well. But that's how I would do it. I put this guy down here, move these guys back, and Terrapagos there. Moving on, if after you put your Terrapagos here or whatever here, you got Dashbun, Medicham, and Orthworm, followed by the full art trainers Briar, Crispin, Kofu, and Lacey. So as you can see, it all lines up really, really well right now. So we're getting to the last page now. We've got the Hydrapple EX SIR, the Gavantula EX, Dashbun EX, Terrapagos EX SIRs, followed by Briar and Lacey SIRs, and then followed by the Hyper Rare, I believe they're called Hyper Rare, it's Hyper Rare Goldie Boys, Terrapagos EX, and I've left two spaces here, because in the UPC that I was mentioning before with the Terrapagos, there's a Cinderace and a Lapras Gold in there as well, and they're going to be going straight into this, and then it's followed by the Area Zero Unadepts, and Bravery Charm, and I've left this here just as a spacer because, again, they feel like there's like 1 to 2 variants that they're going to be chucking into the book or into the set with upcoming product, and then I'll just have to shuffle everything kind of forward by 1 or 2 or whatever. So that's pretty much Stellar Crown. I hope this video did help you out in, getting your binder nicely set up and all that kind of stuff. And yes, you can fit it in the binder, like I mentioned before. You can fit both in here, which is kind of great because I'm starting to run out of space with binders and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, thank Christ for Shroud of Fable being a bit smaller and Stellar Crown kind of being in line with the smallest. It wasn't a massive set, which is why I felt, yeah, I should just do this. And come down later down the years once Scarlet Violet's gone, and they've released obviously like a whole bunch more variants by that point, I'm more than likely going to be reseeding a lot of my binders to be making them completed, like actual full to the date completed master sets of each one, because you've got, you got your variants from Costco, you got other variants from other EX boxes, you've got your variants, like your printed promos, you've got your the Play Series packs from Pokemon competitive packets and all that kind of stuff, and that's like alone, I'll say for example for Stellar Crown with the play prizes, it's probably going to add like another 10, 15 cards to this set alone, to the Stellar Crown set alone. Not to mention all the other sets in previous ones that I'm probably going to have to like start putting in like 1,000-page pockets, or hopefully by that point, Palms Off starts making like, I don't know, 500, I think it's some kind of wonky number when you kind of go in line with all the pockets, like 528 pocket books or something. You can fit the entire set in there with all its variants. So hopefully that happens in the future. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Do catch me in the next Master Set Guide video. It should be Shrouded Fable. The only reason why it's not done is because, yeah, there's one little spot there missing. So there's a little sneak peek. It's not something I usually do, but it's the only one missing. It's coming in the mail. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.